Classical Chinese poetry is a living poetic tradition in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, and the Chinese-speaking communities around the world. Many Chinese-speaking poets can still compose poems in the classical forms and styles. The best example of the modern classical style poems are lyrics used in costume dramas. I remember in 2016, my daughter and I visited my parents in China. There was a costume drama showing on every TV channel in China at the time. The drama is 琅琊榜 or Nirvana in Fire. This drama is still very popular today. My daughter is fluent in Chinese, although she was born in Australia. So she watched the show along with her cousins and was crazy about it. She also wanted to learn the songs in the drama. However, she told me, even though she knew every character in the lyrics, she could not understand the lyrics. I looked at the lyrics and explained to her that the lyrics cited many classical poems. She needed to first know those poems to understand the lyrics. That is how I tricked her to learn classical Chinese poetry. She even memorized a very long poem by the Tang Dynasty poet Bai Jiyi in the title of 琵琶行, or the Ballad of 琵琶, which consists of 80 lines. So today, I'm going to present the lyrics of a song from this costume drama 琅琊榜 or Nirvana in Fire. The song is in the title of 红颜旧, or The Youthful Look Grows Old. I'm Dr. Gao, a philosopher obsessed with poetry. I make videos about classical Chinese poetry, philosophies, and medicine. If you like the content of my videos, please click the like button and subscribe my channel. I also offer one-to-one online lessons on these subjects. So if you would like to know more about these subjects, please contact me. Here's my email address. Now, a bit of background of the drama. 琅琊榜 or Nirvana in Fire is a costume drama premiered first in 2015, and it was a huge hit at the time. Nearly 10 years later, the show is still one of the most popular dramas in China as well as around the world. It consists of 54 episodes. It is so popular that a second season of the show was released in 2017. Rumor has it that they are producing the season 3 and it's going to release it in 2024. The drama is situated in the 6th century China after the fall of the Jin Dynasty, when the Jin Empire was carved up into many small kingdoms. The drama featured the court politics of the Liang Kingdom in the south as shown in this map. Spoiler alert! I need to talk a bit of the storyline of this drama to make sense of the lyrics. So if you haven't watched the show, you might want to stop watching this video now and go to watch the drama. I listed the link to the first episode down below in the description section. The king of Liang annexed a neighboring kingdom named Hua. The grand general and the crown prince were the ones led the troop that conquered the kingdom of Hua and captured the royal family, whose members were then made into slaves at the Liang court. One of the Hua princesses seduced the head of the secret police of the Liang. The head of the secret police and his friend, an inspired middle-ranked general, plotted and successfully framed the grand general and the crown prince for treason. The grand general was killed along with 70,000 of his troops at the frontier after they just defeated an army from another kingdom by their own royal troop, led by the middle rank general. The crown prince was then executed, and his mother, who was a sister of the grand general, committed suicide. Many officials at the court who supported the grand general and the crown prince were implicated, and anyone who dared to voice their objection against the king's persecution of the crown prince were also executed. 13 years later, the son of the grand general, named Lin Shu, came back to revenge the death of his father and that of the troop, as well as the many officials who were implicated in this tragedy. Due to the burns and the poison he suffered at the last battle, Lin Shu's appearance was completely changed, and few people recognized him, including his best friend, a young prince, the king, and many other officials, except the head of the royal guard, who, for a short period, worked for the grand general. With the help of this friend and the survivors from the last battle, Lin Shu returns to the capital, using an alias as Mei Changshu, and works his way back to the very center of the political power. Lin Shu is engaged to a lady from another aristocrat family named Mu Ni Huang before the last battle. Mu Ni Huang has become an outstanding general defending the southern frontier now. Many people believe that Lin Shu had died in the last battle, but she believes that he is alive. When Lin Shu comes back to the capital as Mei Changshu, she recognizes him quite early in the series. The song I'm presenting today is the one sung when she recognizes him, and they cried in each other's arms. Here is a screenshot of the scene, and here is the link to the song. The song is about loss, betrayal, wars, and the separation of the loved ones. But it is also about love, loyalty, and honor, just like the drama itself. What attracts my attention to this lyric is how much it borrows from classical poetry. Almost every line of the lyrics cites classical poems that range from the Tang Dynasty from the 8th century up to the last dynasty of the 20th century. There is more than 1,000 years of poetic tradition behind these lyrics. No wonder my daughter could not understand the lyrics. The lyrics consist 3 parts. The first 2 parts take the form of qi lü, or the 7-character regulated poem. And the third part takes a more flexible, irregular format. Now, let me read the first part. 西风夜渡寒山雨，家国依稀缠梦里。视君不见被视君，别离难忍忍别离。西 means west, 风 means wind, 夜 means evening, 渡 means cross, 寒 means cold, 山 means mountain, 雨 means rain. This line invokes the same imageries from the Tang Dynasty poet Li Sangyin's 夜雨寄内, or To My Wife at a Rainy Night. Now, let me read Li Sangyin's poem and our translation. 君问归期未有期，巴山夜雨涨秋池。何当共剪西窗烛，却话巴山夜雨时。You ask when I shall return, but no date has been set. On mountain bar, evening rain swells the autumn lake. When shall we trim the candle wick by the western window and talk of this time of mountain bar's lonely rains? Li Sangyin's poem is about loss, loneliness, and hope. I have made a video about Li Sangyin's poem. Here is the link. The lyrics here uses the same imageries of the cold, lonely, rainy night by a mountain. Only the loss is much deeper. It is not just the loss of one's loved ones, but also one's homeland, as stated in the next line. 家国 means homeland, 依稀 means dimly, 禅 means fragmented, 梦 means dream, 里 means inside. This line cites a poem by Li Yu in the title of 浪淘沙令. The poem is about a former king regretting his failure to defend his kingdom after he lost it. Here's the link to my video about this poem. Apparently, this line is about the princess who had lost her homeland and became a slave at the Liang court. 思 means miss, 君 means you, 不 means not, 见 means see, 倍 means double. David and I just translated it as more. 思 means miss again. 君 means you. This line is a rephrasing of a well-known line from a poem by a Shang Dynasty poet Li Zhiyi, who was a junior colleague of the great Shang Dynasty poet Shu Shi. Here is the poem. 我住长江头，君住长江尾。日日思君不见君，共饮长江水。I live at the upper stream of the Yangtze River. You live downstream of the Yangtze. I miss you every day, but I don't see you, although we drink the same water from Yangtze. As you might see, this is the same kind of reasoning I talked about in my video on Zhang Jiuling's poem. The flowing water in the Yangtze River becomes the connection between the loved ones. This cited poem is about love sickness, implying that this line is about Lin Shu and his fiancée Ni Huang, and the love they have for each other. 别离 means part, 难 means hard. 忍 can mean either to bear or to endure. So we translated the same character into the two different words to avoid the repetition. So the first 忍, we translate it as bear, and the second 忍, we translate it as endure, and 别离 again as part. So the four lines can be translated as the western evening wind crosses the mountains amidst the cold rain. My homeland comes to me in a fragmented dream. I couldn't bear to part with you, yet you had to go. I miss you, and not seeing you, I miss you even more. 狼烟烽火何时休？成王败寇尽东流。蜡炬已残泪难干，江山未老红颜旧。狼 means wolf, 烟 means smoke. 狼烟 refers to the smoke, signaling the arrival of invading army from the north. It is allegedly produced by burning wolf dung, and this kind of smoke would rise high into the air without being dispersed by the wind, as shown in this picture. However, the myth about wolf dung smoke has been challenged. The author of a recent novel, Wolf Totem, Jiang Rong, conducted an experiment by burning wolf dung to see what kind of smoke it produces. He was quite disappointed to see the light brown smoke produced from the wolf dung. It was almost invisible in the air. So many people speculate that the term 狼烟 was probably invented to refer to the signaling of arrival of the nomadic army, who often had a wolf as their totem, and they often have the wolf head embroidered in their flags. 烽火 means bacon fire. 何时 means when. 修 means cease. 成 means succeed or victorious. 王 means king. 败 means vanquished. 寇 means bandits. 成王败寇 is a fixed phrase meaning being hailed as a king when succeeded, or vanquished as bandits when failed. This phrase simply means that there is no moral difference between kings and bandits. The only difference is the result. 晋 means all. 东 means east. 流 means flow. 蜡炬 means candle wick. 乙 means almost. 蝉 means burned out. 泪 means tear. 难 means hard. 干 means dry. This line is quoted from Li Xiangyin's another poem, but rephrased the line to change the meaning of the cited couplet. Here is Li Xiangyin's couplet. 春蚕到死丝方尽，蜡炬成灰泪始干。The tears of the candle will not dry before the wick turns to ashes. Spring silkworms spin until they die, and the moment I die will be when my love ceases. Li Xiangyin's poem declares that he would only stop loving his wife when he dies. I haven't done a video about this poem yet, but I think I will do one soon. Here the lyrics goes further. It is saying that even if the candle has burned out, the tear will not dry, meaning that she would continue to love him even if he has died. 江 means river. 山 means mountain. 未老 literally means not old yet. David and I think remaining young sounds better, especially after we decided that we are going to translate 旧 as old. 红颜 means youthful look. 旧 means old, as I said earlier. This line is a rephrasing of a couplet from another poem by Li Yu. Here is Li Yu's couplet. 雕栏玉砌应犹在，只是朱颜改。The carved railings and marble steps should still be as they were. Only my youthful look is gone. In Li Yu's poem, he was regretting that he wasted his life and was not a good king. I have made a video about Li Yu's poem. Here's the link. I think here, this line representing Lin Su's regret that he might die before he could clear his father's name and revenge his death. Now, the 4 lines can be translated as: when will the smoke signals and the bacon fire cease? Victorious kings, vanquished bandits, all of them gone like the rivers flowing east. The candle wick is almost burned out, but my tears are hard to dry. The rivers and mountains remains young, yet my youthful look grows old. 忍别离，不忍却又别离。托鸿雁南去，不知此心何寄。红颜旧，任凭斗转星移，唯不变此情悠悠。忍 means endure. 别离 means separation. 不忍 means could not bear. 却 means but. 又 means again. 别离 means go. 托 means entrust. 鸿雁 means geese. 南 means south. 去 means go. 不 means not. 知 means no. 不知 means don't know. 此 means this. 心 means heart. 此心 here refers to the heroine's feeling. 何 means how. 寄 means send. This line sets a couplet from a poem by a Song Dynasty poet 晏殊. The couplet reads like this: 鸿雁在云，鱼在水，愁肠此情难寄. The wild geese are among the clouds, and the fish is in the water. But I am sad that it is hard to send my message to her. Sending a letter by a wild geese comes from a story of the Han Dynasty diplomat Shu Wu. He was detained by the king of Hun. When eventually a Hun diplomat visited the Han emperor, the emperor told the Hun diplomat that he got a message from Shu Wu by the wild geese, and he wanted Shu Wu to come home. So Shu Wu was released after being detained for 19 years. The story of sending messages by fish goes back towards the end of the Shang Dynasty in the 11th century BCE. A low-rank official of the Shang Dynasty later became the right-hand man of King Wen of the Zhou Dynasty, found a letter in a fish he caught. The letter said that he would become the Duke of Qi, the most prosperous county of the Shang Dynasty, located in today's Shandong province. Later in China, people often carved a wooden container for letters in the shape of a fish or geese to carry the letters so that they would not be damaged in the posting process. Here is a fish-shaped container, or shall we call it an envelope for letters? 红颜 means useful look. 旧 means old. 任凭 means let. 斗 refers to 北斗 or the dipper. 转 means turn. In North China, one can see the dipper turns as time goes by. 星 means star. 移 means to change positions. This also happens as time goes on. 斗转星移 simply means as time passes. 为 means but. 不 means not. 变 means change. 此 means this. 情 means feeling. 悠悠 means long-lasting. So the four lines can be translated as: enduring separation, I could not bear to part from you, but you had to go. I entrusted the wild geese, but they are flying souls. I don't know how to send my message to you. My useful looks grow old, like the stars change positions, but my feeling for you is unchanged and long-lasting. In these lyrics, I can recognize at least 6 poems are cited. There are also several stories allured by fixed phrases, such as the wild geese, the wolf dan smoke, and the turning dippers, etc. No wonder my daughter could not understand the lyrics. There are over 2,000 years of cultural and poetic traditions behind these simple lyrics. This is the wonders one finds in classical Chinese poetry. Sometimes one line of the poem or even a fixed phrase have so much cultural and poetic significance attached to it. Phew! This video is becoming incredibly long now, so I'm going to call it a day now. I'm Dr. Gao, a philosopher obsessed with poetry. I make videos about classical Chinese poetry, philosophies, and medicine. If you like the contents of my videos, please click the like button and subscribe my channel. I also offer one-to-one online lessons on these subjects. So if you would like to know more about these subjects, please contact me. Here's my email address. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time.